Good morning and welcome to Musicworx blog. My name is Amy Dunlap. I'm intern number 101, and today I'll be continuing our alumni interview series. We interns are conducting these interviews to celebrate 15 years of Musicworx interns in 2013. This morning I'm joined by Kimberly Sena Moore, intern number 32. Good morning, Kimberly.
32. Good morning, Amy.
So, Kimberly's joining me from Missouri.
That's right.
So, Kimberly, I'm just interested in what is your current job?
That is a very difficult question for me to answer. It takes a while. I'll start with the full-time portion. And full-time, I'm a PhD student at the University of Missouri in Kansas City. This is my third year, and actually, I don't know when this will be posted, but today's Wednesday?
Yes.
And next Monday, I have my comps defense. So I will be, hopefully, knock on, wood, entering the last stage of that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very excited. I also work part-time for the Certification Board for Music Therapists as a Regulatory Affairs Associate. And then I feel like I should add I'm also a blogger.
And what is your blog called?
My blog is called Music Therapy Maven, but I also blog for Psychology Today, and I'm a co-host of the Music Therapy Roundtable Podcast.
Awesome. So lots of opportunities to check you out online.
I don't hide easily.
Awesome. Great. Well, would you say that Musicworx helped you to get where you are today?
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Some of the best 6 months of my life.
Okay. All right. So what drew you to the Musicworx internship?
At the time, I didn't really have a clinical population I wanted to focus on. So when I was originally, how you have that large group that you're looking at, you're trying to whittle down, okay, what's important? Right. One of the first things I looked for was population diversity. I was also attracted to a medical setting, and I think there's now a new Musicworx office, but at the time, the main office was in the Scripps La Jolla medical facility, and then as I went through the interview process and dug deeper, I also was attracted to the private practice portion. And then finally meeting Barbara, she was just dynamite. So lots of things, but the first was the diversity of the client base.
Yeah, I think that's what gets a lot of interns interested.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Plus, it's not too bad to live in San Diego in the winter after spending 3 winters in Iowa.
Right.
So that was kind of a perk.
Just a little one there. Yeah. Awesome. Mm-hmm. And what was your favorite moment of the Musicworx experience?
Wow. Yeah, I knew this question was coming. And that's a hard one because there are different ones for different reasons. But I think one of the ones that stood out the most, it was actually in conjunction with, do y'all still have the McDonald's group?
We do. It has a different name now.
Oh, it's a different name? Oh, okay. Well, at the time it was McDonald's group. But, as you know, Amy, it's this weekly, or at the time, it was a weekly substance abuse group, part of a 28-day program. Group music therapy. And there were some really, from a therapist development standpoint, a couple of really transformative moments. And I remember one in particular, and it was actually my own experience with the whole transference, countertransference issue that can come up in therapy, and having a senior music therapist, the way that she helped kind of coach me through that and help me realize, oh, that's what's going on.
Right.
From a development standpoint, that was pivotal. It was just a short moment in a bathroom, actually, 5 minutes, but it was a shift for me.
Wow. Yeah. So one of the perks to the internship is having those seniors there to coach you through the things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I found it's amazing how in just 6 months, quickly you turn into the senior yourself. That transformation is really fast.
It really is, and you're nearing the end of your 6 months, and so you're at the onset of going, wow, look at who I've become.
Yeah, it's fast, but I will say that substance abuse group is a really great placement for that transformation to happen, I think.
I think so. I think a lot of interns, I think there's a reason why that is traditionally a favorite site and a favorite group.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Another tricky question. Are there any aspects of what you learned at Musicworx internship that best prepared you for your career today?
Best prepared me. For me, I think one of the, God, it's always these questions where what pick one thing, and it's always the hardest because I have, at least 5. But one of the things that Musicworx really helped to teach me was the importance and really the, I don't know, benefit isn't quite the right word, but flexibility. Mm-hmm. Just flexibility and how useful that can be, and not even how useful, but how important that can be, not only in clinical work, but in running a business as well.
Right.
And having a private practice.
Did you do that?
I did do that. I had a practice in northern Colorado for about 5 years before I moved out here to the Kansas City area.
Okay. Yeah, so you really pulled from that flexibility.
Oh, big time. Big time. Yeah. Wow. And this is a small thing, but I don't know if it's structured this way now, but at the time, Fridays were always the days to do makeup work, do documentation, things like that. Most of the client work happened Monday through Thursday. And even today, I still try to keep, if I can, at least one day that's open for makeup work, what have you.
Right.
If I can work from home, that's a bonus, like today.
Right. Yeah, that's a great idea. It keeps you fresh and also on top of your work. Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, it's not set up that way right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. I like to hear about how it has changed in the last 15 years, since the start until now.
Yeah.
So, cool. So what was one of your biggest challenges during internship? And I think I told you before that unfortunately gas money and lack of time are not,
that's right. Those don't count.
Not allowed for this answer.
I think one of the biggest challenges probably happened early on in getting into the pace of things. It's such a huge shift moving from doing 1, maybe 2 groups a week to all of a sudden you're planning multiple groups a day.
Right.
So I think and to kind of jump in, I mean, you have a couple of weeks where you're getting oriented and things like that, but then you jump in pretty quickly, and so it's a lot to manage at the onset. I also think it's one of the perks, one of the benefits of that particular site is that you do get that experience right away, but it's also a challenge.
I think it's a steep learning curve.
Yes, steep learning curve.
So that's what you remember as being the most difficult. Yeah, but ultimately the most rewarding.
It was worth it in the end.
Awesome. And so can you remember a really big aha moment for your professional or personal growth during those 6 months?
Well, I did share one already with the McDonald's group. That was a big aha moment. I think another, I don't know if this is really an aha moment, but more something I was really proud of, and that was my internship project, which was related to, do y'all still use that documentation tool?
The one for the hospital?
Yeah. And input it in a spreadsheet and all that?
Yes, we do.
Yes. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
I've often thought, wow, this is really brilliant design. I wonder
I'm sure it
how
has
this came
changed
to be.
and shifted, over the 10 years. But there was an intern before me who developed kind of that tool, and then when I was there, we reshaped the tool, and part of my internship project was converting that to an Excel spreadsheet and then putting all the previous data, coding it and putting it into that spreadsheet.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's not really an aha moment, but it was certainly showed to me kind of the importance of sometimes you just got to buckle down and do it. And just, you got to work hard sometimes. I was up that last month until 1 or 2 a.m. inputting data almost every night.
Sure, I bet you were.
So.
What an undertaking.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm in my PhD, I guess.
Yeah, you knew you were destined to be a scholar at
That's
that moment.
right. Better or worse.
Awesome. Well, that project has certainly helped everyone since you, so yeah, great. And one last question is, what would be your, again, one piece of advice to future Musicworx interns? I know. Just pick one. No.
Oh, and one piece of advice?
Yes.
Oh, I would say learn from as many people as you can when you're out there. Work with as many people. Take advantage. The 6 months will fly. Mm-hmm. Take advantage of being there. Take advantage of that intensity if you can. That would be my biggest piece of advice.
Yeah, great. All right, well, thank you for your time this morning, Kimberly.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Amy. Good luck with your last month.
Thank you. All right, take care.
You too.